All right, we're getting back online. There was a brief interruption because someone called on the phone and had to answer that. So we'll see. So anyway, I'm in this very strange situation where I took some damage, but right now I don't have any power. I don't know exactly what causes this, to be honest, because I don't have any reserve power. There's no reserves. So I guess the only way to deal with this is to slowly make your way to the planet. I don't know. Despite having played this game for several hours, I still do not know what causes the power outage. Someone probably has it out somewhere, but I do not know. I have no way of knowing. And also, playing this full screen, it wasn't meant to be played full screen. I can clearly tell that by the fact that this white space here exists as space in game. In other words, it's not that the game ends here. It exists in game. It's just isn't shown because it all is, holy cannoli. How long is it gonna take? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fuel up, and we'll see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I don't know what to do then. But my reputation is indeed insignificant. I've got some minor trading experience, which is pretty good, but no declarations there. Nobody is openly friendly or hostile to me, although the pirates, they're very piratey. And to be honest, I understand that. I know it shouldn't be that way, but what I want to know is, why does this happen? So if anyone out there is in chat, knows why this happens, please tell me, because I have no clue whatsoever. If I try to beam now, is it because I was going full blast? Could that be why? Because it's a pretty trashy thing to happen, to have your power go out, especially since I do have a lot of antimatter. Well, for this spaceship anyway, I've got plenty of antimatter, so there shouldn't really be any problem here. But apparently there is a problem, and I find that quite annoying. I may have to restart if things don't fix themselves. But I do need some repairs. My shields did indeed get damaged. And so I think what happened is I got hit and my shields went down, but somehow all of my power drained as well. Just all of my power was gone. I don't know why, but it happens. Okay, so we're approaching the planet very slowly. Because this game is not balanced in the slightest. I do have my my little phaser here. Got the phaser. Oop. It's in there. I can fire it if I want to, but I'm not going to, because if I fire it here, somebody's gonna get mad. Well, not if I just randomly fire it. Nobody's gonna get angry. But if I aim at somebody and hit, then somebody is going to be really, really angry. And we don't want that to happen. So local prestige is 100%, which is great. It means that this planet is allied to me, which I absolutely love. That's great stuff. I don't think I'll really be working up my away team experience by going to planets, because that's not the best. And oh, look at that. Oh yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one, all right. And a big one's a big one. But it all depends on the type of spaceship you have in this game. Even if you've got a small one with good guns, you're still gonna get wrecked in a fight because of how the targeting works. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see if we can. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to get antimatter. My antimatter stores are full now, and I'm going to repair the ship. And still no power. Now I'm going to go to another planet and see if my power returns. It doesn't. My power is not returning. I don't know why. It's annoying me to no end. I don't know why this is happening. What I'm going to do is maybe dump my pencils. I don't know. What if I dump my pencils? There you go. Pencils dumped. Oh, there we go. Okay, just a glitch. Okay. All right, fixed it. Okay, good. So all I had to do was click around in there, and that would fix it. All right. All right. Yeah, somebody's trying to sell me stuff, but I don't want to. So Cardassia, why not? Let's go there. Okay. And Miranda class is pretty good. Well, pretty good. It depends on what you mean by pretty good, eh? I think that's a great way to think about it. Okay. So Denmark is no-go. Denmark is not a safe place. It's a good place to start if you're going to colonize a planet. Denmark is a good place to start. All right, so now the Bajoran. Why do I have these power failures? Is this a random event based on skills? All right, so I'm going to do that, and that's gonna fix my power up. I'm a bit dropped some frames apparently. But the game itself is actually lagging slightly. All right. So let's see. What do we have? We've got some trade here, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... why is my desktop audio at 0? Why is my game sound at nothing at all? I don't know why it went down to nothing. I don't think I did that myself. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Gonna beam. Now I've got a bunch of money. Now the question is a Hideki class better than Danube? Alright. So this is an experiment. If I click that, okay, it shows me what it's got. It's got 50-50 with 40-ton capacity. I could buy one for fleet, but I'm not going to because that'd be no real point. So, I don't think I can actually tell how much mine has just looking around here. No, I can't. But that's fine. All right. So what's the trade deal here? To Lemu, so some 15 latinum there, and if I go to this station, what's the deal here? The deal is Paso. And if I remember correctly, Paso is not a good place to go. So, let's see. Where's Paso again? Paso's there. Actually, Paso might be alright. I don't remember if Paso is a good or bad place. But, wait, I need to check where Lame is. Alright, it's... Where is it? Oh, it's there. Yeah, I don't think that's a good planet. I don't know. Maybe I should find out. But best thing I can do right now is accelerate and rotate the ship. Okay, I think I may have to adjust some things because this is not working very well. So let me just change the priority of the game to normal so that it doesn't lag out as much. Okay. Okay, it isn't affecting my recording, so that's good. Good. Oh, now it's overloaded. I set it to normal, normal priority, and suddenly the encoding is overloaded. Just all of a sudden. Just no. I can't handle the game. I won't handle the game. That's what my computer is saying. That's what OBS is saying. Come on, OBS, just... Okay, it fixed itself. Okay. Alright. So, do I want to go to Lemu or do I want to go to Paso? You know what? We'll try Paso. Okay. It's a 1,200 payout, so that's pretty good. And it's right next to New Switzerland, so it's... Okay, it does have some stations there. There's no population though, so, and there's also no trade. And is there anything to purchase? No, nothing to purchase. I'm gonna get out of here before I get wrecked. All right, 0 tons of antimatter, a great trade-off if you ask me. And whoa, wow, turning up the priority definitely helped. All right, so I can't really purchase any of these. They're very expensive, but what I can do is I can go down here and purchase one of these. No way. No, that's not intelligent. I'm not going to purchase one of those. Just for the record, how much? 20-ton cargo capacity. No. That's a no-go. Research. Oh, La Forge Institute. That's pretty good. Pulse turret is one of the best in the game, I believe. Yeah, this is one of the best guns in the game. And it's just available for sale here. Alright, so do I want to bring that to Lycia? I don't know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to look around to see if there's a better trade deal. Ooh, there's a station here. Nothing significant to sell, but a big starbase with some designs. And Neelix Station. Everybody's favorite person, Neelix. Ooh, planetary access is actually pretty good. I'm not going to get it right now because I can't. What's the Saber class? 20 tons. No way, Jose. Let's see. What's the trade offer? Andoria. I think Andoria is safe. Rare birds. All right. 1660. That's a pretty good price. So before I leave to Andoria, I'm going to grab myself some antimatter so that I can safely travel there. All right, Andoria. 3 tons of antimatter spent, and there we go. The sale is accomplished. So we've got 7.6k now. So we're working our way up slowly. I think the Miranda class is probably the one we can go for, unless I want to save up for Nebula class, which is pretty good cargo-wise, but definitely not end game. I like to spam train on these stations, but this isn't the planet that I like to do it on. Let's see what the water park has. Nothing. And 14,000 there. 19,000. Nothing big, really. So, we'll see. Is there a good trade? Alicia. Pillows? I don't know if I want to. Was there a trade here? No, there wasn't. Okay. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll trade that to the weakest planet in Star Trek. In the Star Trek lore, the weakest planet. Alicia. Let's go. Alright. We're there. And there's your pillows, governor. And there's this fighter. Oh, they don't want me buying the weakest spaceship in the game. Well, thank you very much. Opusub. I think Opusub, if I remember, is a safe place. So I'll do that. I'll do that, and I'll go. Let's see, where was it again? It's not too far, I think. There it is. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice place. That's the kind of planet I like traveling to. Look at that. Some trade, no bandits, no pirates, no big evil guys trying to do evil things. And I don't want to go to Byakish. That's a terrible place. Ooh, habitat station. Iconia. Nope. I don't think Iconia is safe. And did this one have a trade? No, it didn't. It does have a merchant, though. But I'll just go next door to, I don't know, Vulcan's probably a good place. Let's go to Vulcan, and 1 ton of antimatter spent. Here we go. All the spaceships are coming in. Is there a good trade here? Cardassia. That's reasonable. Vulcan, the Vulcan warp ship. What's the capacity? 40. No, that's pretty trash. Let me load up an antimatter before I make any decisions. All right, no big thing here. Public Protector badge is a very good thing to get, but I'm not going to get that right now. And an Oberth tug. I can actually afford that. And it does give me 150 tons and hull 100, shields 100. So you know what? I'm actually going to trade up. So one thing I didn't think about is that there's actually a trade cost. So I think that's a legitimate upgrade. However, I now don't have any weapons, which I don't really need at this stage in the game. But we'll send this to Cardassia, and we'll get 2.4k out of it, which is pretty good. Alright, so an important thing to remember is that whenever you trade up a ship, all of your weapons are gone. So if you end up picking a weapon, you better hope it's the right one. Alright, and we can send this to Vulcan. And 1860 when we arrive. So we're already getting up there. Galler class, Keldon class, not really interested. Let's go back to Vulcan. And here we are at Vulcan again. Very safe place. Not really, but here we go. Look at that. Now I'm at 9k now. I could trade up for a Mozart class, which is a lot better. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to trade up a Mozart class. And that's where you start getting... let's see. This is civilian. Yeah, it doesn't have any weapons. And if I remember correctly, there's no additional trade station here. So let's check. Trade is to Honores. And let me just check where Honores is again. That's probably not a safe place, but I think I can squeeze myself through. So I am going to do it. So we've got a 3k payment on arrival. And my spaceship is now significantly tougher. And what type of station is this at the edge? Oh, I didn't know this was there. Oh, it's Empok Nor. I don't really care about this one, though, because there's nothing there. So I'll just leave to Cardassia because it's a lot safer place and has better trade options. So, get fuel. Era Sariel 9 Latinum. I don't know if I want to. Osnu 18.8 bars. And I think this one's got a trade. No, this one has a phaser. But this one has a trade. Noron. Alright. Let's see, where's Osnu? Osnu's there. And Noron is right over there. But it has a very good, very good payout. So we'll go there. And we'll jump right back as soon as we get there because it's not very safe. And encoding is overloaded. So I'm going to wait a minute. Okay, it's fine. Okay, here we go. See, that's what I was talking about, the hit and run. Just do that. You jump in, beam down your cargo, and you jump right back out. So, okay, I'm already on full Vex. I'm not going to Vex. That's a trashy place. Romulus. That's a pretty good deal. I'll take that. And if I can get an extra amount, and we'll go to Denmark as well. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. All right. So let's go to Romulus. And we beam those down. And I could claim planets in the name of a Romulan Empire, but I'm not going to because why would I? Let's just take a look here. So, okay, the government doesn't want me purchasing these things. So Opusub, I think, is a good shout. So we're going to Denmark and Opusub. So Opusub is up there. That's a bunch of warp cores, and we can send some warp cores to Bajor. So we'll do that, and we'll just drop by Denmark real quick, and my encoding is overloaded again. Holy cannoli, this is the most annoying thing. Okay, it's pretty annoying. It happens. My encoding overloads, and I'm out of this system. Okay, so the Dominion is attacking some places now, which is interesting. So I guess it's the Romulans are being attacked by the Dominion. So I can do this, and I can get something on the way to Alpha Centauri. So the Nebula class is probably the upgrade I'm looking for. And in fact, it's definitely the upgrade I'm looking for right now anyway, before I can get a big warship anyway. So unless I want the Galaxy class, which is probably a good one to get, but Nebula class simply because it has such a huge cargo capacity, although it is very unwieldy to fly. But it does have weapons, which is worth noting. So I'm going to go to Bajor. Wait, no, I need to get it has a low antimatter capacity, so I'm going to have to hop my way over. Or wait, no. It does have a good antimatter capacity. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I say the weirdest things. Alright. Alright, so. Cargo hold. I think the dilithium is for Alpha Centauri. And so. So some cargo to tray. So we'll do that, and we've got 9K as payment there. So let me just up my antimatter. And we'll go over to tray. And we'll slow down and make sure I hit the planet the first run so that I don't have to loop myself around. I don't want to go to Romulus right now, so I'll just go up to Bajor and we'll see what happens then. Alright, so now we're at Bajor. Alright. I think planetary access is a good thing to get, so I'll grab that. And now I don't have any money, so... Alright. So let's see. Nausicaa 35.4. We'll do that. We'll go to Nausicaa. So that's 1K in the bank there. And no trades. Okay. So that's not a lot. But you know what? I think it's fine. And my encoding just keeps popping up and down, left and right. And I way overshot that. Unfortunately. So let me just loop back around and we'll make sure we get it right this time. Okay, there we go. So very well defended planet. Well, I say that. Just wait till you see the kinds of defenses I like to put up. So, fail-around test facility is great to have. I'm not going to Vex because I don't have the capability to do so. Hoffmaso is probably... let's see, where is it again, Hoffmaso? Oh, it's that place. I don't know if I want to go there, but you know what, I'll do it. Let's do it. 3K, that's a fair amount. There we go. That's 23 tons of antimatter. Actually, no, I forgot. This is actually a good place. Okay. So I could bring a bunch of photos to Lick Prime. I could also go over here and see what they've got for sale at the space dock. Okay, so I could buy... No, I can't buy Katinga, sorry. I could buy a... Well, I can't because I don't have the money. But there's some good ships for sale down here. And what's the other station over here? Over yonder? It's another station, and it doesn't have any trade options. So I'll go to Lick Prime. I'll go to Lick Prime. We'll see. Where's Lick Prime? There it is. Okay, there we go. Lick Prime. Yeah, we got it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're living the dream. Oh. Oh, I missed the planet. So, what station is this again? Okay, this is just a random station, not anything of importance. So, let's just open up Lick Prime and go to Rigel with a trashy payout. Where's Rigel? It's over there. And looks like a pretty safe planet. All right. And I can go to Trill, and I want to see what we've got here first. Osnu for a bunch of stuff. Okay. And we'll also go to Trill, since I've got such a huge... Oh, no trade offers now. Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Okay. Guess we're going to Osnu. Where's it again? Man, I have to memorize this all over again. There it is. Okay. And there we go. Beam it down. You know what? We'll do it. That's 10K payment. So we're starting to make the big bucks with the big trades here. So this is the early part of the game. You get to make the big bucks and the big trades. Ooh, and the tiny planets. And that's 10K right off the bat there. And I can then go to Paso for 1900. Where's Paso again? Oh, it's just over there. It's a neutral planet. Oh, there's a pirate. How dare you, pirate? How dare you? Taken down. Yeah, that's how you do it. All right, let's go to a safe location. All right. So my local prestige is 25%. I don't think that'll get me anything good. Yeah, I can't get the ambassador class. I can go to Opusub. I can repair my ship. There you go. That's repairs done. So what I'm looking for now is something I like to call my method at achieving success. So essentially what I have to do in order to win the game is I have to find the place where space stations are sold. Because once I find space stations, then I can do something interesting. That's not it. All right. That's what I'm looking for, the advanced defense platform. Actually, a regular defense platform works as well. So actually, I'll purchase that, and then I'll go for a trade, and we'll see how that ends up working. So now I've purchased the design plan of a platform, and this platform is going to help me a lot in doing a great number of things. So I've got my planetary axis as well. So There we go. So let's see. Opusub will do it. So that's 2K to Opusub. So there we go. And we'll beam down. We'll beam that down there. Okay. And I could go to Hofmaso, but that's a pretty trashy payout for a trip. Rare birds to Biakish. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a nice spaceship that I want. So I'm going to go to Hofmaso. I should have taken the deal since I was going there anyway. And I'm going to go over here in this direction. And there's this Negvar warship and a Vorcha cruiser. Now I can't access that because I'm not allowed to. But what I can do is build a space station. So let's see. I would need 2,000 units of uranium, and construction would take 400 days. So what I do is I build a bunch of space stations in their system, and then they love me. And all right, so let's buy a ton of those. And let's build some space stations. So 2,000 units. Prestige increases 8%. So my local prestige went up because I started building a space station for them. And there it goes. It goes up again. Oh, no, that's not what I want. And it goes up again. And that's all I can build right now. So now my prestige is all the way up at 49%. So I can keep doing that until my prestige is above 100%. And then I can buy whatever they've got to sell. But right now I need to do some more trades. So I don't want to go to Remus right now. So I'll just hop on over this direction and find a good trade here. Let's see. There's some trades here. I don't want to buy that. Okay, that's good, I think. I don't know if Gorn's the place I really want to be going, but we'll do it. I'm down on money, so we'll go to Gorn. Where's Gorn? It's not that far. There it is. Okay. 14 tons of antimatter. It's a pretty... Okay, so this is an unpopulated planet. And when you beam to it, there's nothing you can really do there. But what I can do is I can get some away team experience, and then I can colonize the planet. So to do that, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get the right angle on here so that I can spam click this. I can only do it 3 times because I don't have a lot of money. So 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, it's a lot cheaper than I thought it was. Sorry. I didn't realize it's actually pretty cheap. Because the game's such a glitchy game, it doesn't actually know what the price is for everything. So, what is the statistics? Away team experience is 110. So with that much experience, I should be able to colonize a planet. So, I don't want to go to Xonok. So I'm going to send some stuff to Hofmaso. That's 1,000K. But on the way, I'm going to go back to Gorn. and going to begin building a civilization here. And someone is shooting me, and I do not appreciate that. Oh, I'm actually getting wrecked. I think it's time to leave. So let's go to Hofmaso, since that's a safe system, and I'm going to go over anyway. And now, since I colonized the planet, I'm also getting my own income now that I don't need to trade all the time. In fact, doing that is better than trading. So let me just boost myself up here, and I'm going to exit comm. Actually, I'm going to repair my ship because it's damaged. So there you go, my ship is repaired. And I'm going to look for uninhabited planets to colonize. So this is one right here. Okay. Alright. So that's my planet as well now. And I think that's all of the uninhabited planets in this area anyway. I don't know, actually. I should maybe check. And see, it continues generating. Okay, so this planet is inhabited. And there are some Nebula-class spaceships there. All right. Alright, so I'm not actually going to trade anymore at this point. I'm just going to start making the big bucks. So to do that, I'm going to need to get some space stations. And that's not going to be easy. So let's see. There aren't really any space stations for sale over here, but I do also need a better spaceship to travel on. So the Miranda class is trashy. Let's not go for that. So what I'm going to look for is something to perhaps build my population. So let's go to Opusub. Let's see if there's any space station templates here. Yes, there is. Okay, the habitat station. That's something I need. Alright, so I'm going to buy my antimatter, and I'm going to go to Gorn. And look at that. Lots of latinum. So now, what I can do is, I can build habitat stations, and a habitat station needs only 1,200 units of uranium, takes 300 days to build, and increases the population on a system. And more population means more taxes. So you can really boost yourself up. So I'm going to spend a ton of my money on that, and I'm going to start building a bunch of habitat stations. So we'll begin building one, and we'll begin building one, and we'll begin building one there, and eventually we'll build star bases since they're better than habitat stations. We'll begin building there as well. And I think I'll make Gorn my capital. I'll just focus on building up Gorn. The other planets don't really matter that much to me. There we go. And since I'm not at war with anyone, I don't need to worry about people attacking my planet and destroying my stations, which are undefended. I'm just going to build as many habitat stations as I can for now. Well, not as many as I could, but quite a few anyway. And you know what? I'll build a couple of defensive stations, because you know what? Why not? Build one of those there, and one of those there. There we go. That's a bunch of money. A bunch of money down the drain, but you know what? I think it's worthwhile. So now we're going to travel up to Hofmaso. And how many days have passed? 79 days have passed, and now the defense platforms in Hofmaso that I built are coming online. And of course, I built more than these, but since the game is glitchy, it's not actually all going to work. So actually, that does look like a good trade deal. So I am going to go for that one. So that's 6K upon arrival. But in the meantime, I'm going to build myself 5 more stations here. And what does it do if you give one of these? That's only 6%. Okay, that's pretty trashy. But it's actually more efficient price-wise, now that I think about it. And also, it wouldn't really enhance the strength of the system, which is what I don't really want to happen. So 93% is the strength of a system. So I'm going to build maybe 2 more, and that should have me at over 100% then. And once I've got over 100%, I will be able to purchase anything I want. Actually, I'm already over 100%. I'll just build another one for good measure. And there we go, 109%. And someone's shooting at these stations. So I'm going to now move over here, and we'll see how much these ships cost. So the Negvar costs 130,000, or to be exact, 113,000 for me, which isn't that much at this point in the game now. And the Vorcha only costs 44,000 for me right now. So we can do something interesting here. We can just do this. Travel from one end of the galaxy to the other, and my empire has generated 26,000. So that's a ton of latinum. And we can just keep doing that. And it's a relatively fast way to earn money in the game. Okay, I think I need to slow down for a second because the encoding is overloaded again. And there it goes. Okay, so my planet Gorn has increased in population. So I think I'll visit that, because why not? And now, because the population on the system is a lot larger, I'm now getting a lot more latinum flowing in. So in fact, I could buy a Vorcha now. Not even a Vorcha, a Negvar. I could buy a Negvar if I wanted to. So I'm actually going to go up to Hofmaso and buy myself a Negvar. Now the Negvar isn't... I don't think it's the best one in the game. The reason I don't think it's the best one in the game is because there are ones that are way better than it. I think... Alright, so we're going to buy that for myself. And there you go. One of the most powerful ships out there. And let's go to Noron. I should have stocked up on antimatter, but oh well. Let's do that now, while they're busy chipping away at my shield. Alright, calm down, mate. Calm down. And I cloaked, of course, because he was actually beginning to be a bit more trouble than I wanted to deal with, really. So what I'm going to do is going to rob their ship. And I'm also going to repair my ship while it's cloaked, because the game is not fair like that. Oh, encoding is overloaded, though, so I gotta worry about that. Oh, and because it's a much larger spaceship, it takes a lot longer to repair, which unfortunately is a bit problematic, but you know what, that's fine. So what I can do is okay, I can't take this one out. I was thinking of taking out the one that was damaged, but oh well, we'll not do that. So Hofmaso is now a friendly planet, so it's blue on it. Oh, and I'm ultra fast now. I'm fast as I don't even know. So it's about 1500 for a Negvar. 1500 in hull and shields. So that's one of the best ones in the game. But I think that this is a good place to stop, since I've shown you pretty much how to get pretty far in the game. Now, there's a lot of secrets in the game, so actually I'm going to, and this isn't the best spaceship for this, but actually I'm going to do something real quick here. Let's go to Delphi, and what I need to do here is I need to get navigation experience for something very special. Engineering, navigation. So we're going to spam navigation until I have about 200, and gotta watch out with that turning circle. And how much do I have now? 128, which isn't the best. I want to get 200. All right, so now my encoding is overloaded, but I should have, yeah, I've got more than 200 now. So I'm going to wait a second for the encoding to fix itself, because holy cannoli, why does this always happen? Someone please tell me how to fix. Is it just because my computer is trashy? Is that the only reason? Because, oh snap, it must have been overloaded for quite some time, because I'm still seeing on stream back in the other system before I even got there. Either that or it's really delayed now. So I'm going to wait a second. Okay, now it's on task again. So I'm going to travel to Bajor. You are of Bajor. You are overloaded immediately. Okay, all right. Go to Bajor, and I'll show you a quick secret here. It's not really a secret, but if you've been playing this game for any amount of time, you go through the wormhole, and from there you reach this planet, and there's something here, something really cool. Bam! It's a Dyson sphere. So you can purchase the ability to make a Dyson sphere, or you can get a cutting beam, which is one of the strongest weapons in the game. So I'm going to actually double up on the cutting beam, and going to go 1 on the cutting beam and 2 on the cutting beam. And we'll take a look at... Oh, this one's a hostile. Get in range. Bam. Just wrecked. Like that. Snips, snappity snap. And I can't open the interstellar map here because this isn't... Look at that. It's one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Okay. So I'm going to find the other wormhole entrance. Where is it? There it is. And travel back. And then I'm going to go to Alpha Centauri. And I've got a bunch of money now. And what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to grab one of these pulse turrets, and I'll show you my favorite loadout, really. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay, so we've got the cutting beam, the pulse turret, and the cloaking device. So now let's go to a dangerous planet. Zonok is a dangerous planet. There you go. That's a pretty dangerous planet. We'll go there, and someone's approaching. It's a ship. Okay. I need to select it, and it's gone. There you go. Dead. Destroyed. It's a Klingon planet. Not much going on here. But I think that's really enough for now. Since encoding continually keeps overloading, I don't think I'm going to be making a sequel to this simply because it's not very good. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I will be reposting this onto YouTube as well. So I'll be seeing you all next time. Anavultus over and out.